Well, I started as a youth, as many do, worked my way through the ranks, and then I went off to college, took on a demanding job, and really didn't think about it much for a couple of years. So yes, I did. I did achieve Eagle Scout. It was, I think, a challenge for me. It was a very good challenge. I enjoyed a lot of the activities in scouting. Got to do things that I never thought I'd be able to do. So it was really enjoyable, and it was even more enjoyable to eventually earn that rank. When my son wanted to join scouting and went in feet first, took a committee chair position right out of the gate with a new pack, and have enjoyed it ever since. So there are just so many great things that can happen in scouting. There's so many opportunities, and I could probably tell you that the pick a scout jamboree, a national jamboree, seeing Lee Greenwood on stage, or maybe a massive fireworks show. Maybe it was my Eagle ceremony, or maybe a Pinewood Derby. But if I really think about it, it's just the joy I have watching my own children grow in the scouting program, and just watching them become the great people that they are. It's not my only volunteer organization, but I would say scouting is probably my primary, and it's just because I can see what it does for the youth. I can see how it changes people, and you just look back at my youth. I was like that quiet kid that probably was not going to do a whole lot, and I really think it gave me a number of opportunities and allowed me to kind of spread my wings. Scouting is something that I think is crucial for society. Today is a real challenge if you look across the news, and just to be able to say, scouting has these moral standards and the mission statement that I just don't see in the school curriculum or sporting activities or really any other youth activities. So I just see scouting as something that has to continue, and we need to continue to push and make it relevant. I would have to say helpful. So as many adults are in scouting, we're here for a reason. We want to help out. We want to create that. And I just like to say that, I try to find ways to make helpful, using my skills, just be more impactful, right? Make that helpful more impactful. So I think it's definitely helpful, but I can see many other ones that are just really important. It was incredibly humbling. So, many of the volunteer activities I'm in, I see adults spending their precious time doing what they can in any way they can. And to know that there's just hundreds of adults just across our council doing what they can day in and day out, to be selected for this is just a momentous and very humbling experience. I would probably thank my dad, and I would just say, thanks, Dad. He was probably my main encourager to get to Eagle, but then I think more importantly, I watched, sometimes from afar, as I aged out of my troop and again went on to college. He stayed with the troop, and he was on the committee for 20 plus years before he retired from scouting. Just to see the dedication and continuous leadership is just awe-inspiring, and I appreciate the conversations we have about it on a pretty much weekly basis.